Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. And as it always went in the January transfer window, whenever a big massive Newcastle United news comes out, it means I stand aside the training ground. It's just how it goes. Three things are certain in life: birth, death and Adam P stand outside the training ground when big news comes out. It's just one of those things where it just has to happen. But anyway though, welcome back to another video on the channel. Sorry about that intro there. If you are new, by the way, make sure to get down there, join the journey. See all the news unfold across this transfer window. As you can see, it's nice and quiet today at the training ground. It won't be quiet for much longer. The 10th of June is when the window opens. And listen, I hope all the staff members at the club enjoy that break, because it's going to be non-stop for the next 3 months. It's going to be a huge window for Newcastle, and it looks like tonight Newcastle's first signing is set to be done. Hugo Ekitike, the 19-year-old from Reims, played tonight actually for the France under-20s, got an assist in his match. Now, obviously, he's not going to be here for quite a while yet because he is out on international duty, but this was a player that was wanted from PSG. He was wanted by Dortmund. He was wanted, this one's reportedly, but he was wanted from Manchester United as well. But PSG and Dortmund were both confirmed to be true. And it looks like he will pick Newcastle over the other two. Never thought I'd be saying that in a sentence. Fabrizio Romano was the first person to come out tonight saying that a full agreement has been reached between Newcastle United and Reims, 35 million euros in total. Now, that's not cheap at all. That is a lot of money for a 19-year-old. And again, with these journalists, there's 60 million pounds in the window. Ho, ho, ho. There's going to be more than 60 million pounds in this window. I bet every single pound I've got on it. But anyway, this is the question of the day for you guys, by the way. How many goals do you think Hugo Ekitike will score at Newcastle? How many goals? Stick it down below in the comment section. I'm really intrigued to see how people think he's going to do at Newcastle. I'm seeing a lot of different comments of people saying that he's not a proven striker. We need to sign someone else and that has that Premier League experience now. With Callum Wilson, we all know he's an injury-prone striker. He will not last the full season. I wish he could, but he won't. He's such a good striker, but unfortunately those injuries will come back and bite him in the backside, as they always have. And Chris Wood hasn't really scored the goals he needed to in that second half of the season. So there's a lot of uncertainty around him. So when Newcastle going for a fourth striker after this one, we'll find out. But as for Hugo Ekitike though, the RMC also came out, which is the biggest news outlet in France, saying that this one is a done deal in principle, so it has been completed in principle, which now means that you will have a medical boot in there. As far as I'm aware now, it's just little agent stuff has to be done with the club. Everything seems to be really looking like it's a done deal. And also for the deal to be this far ahead, it will also mean that the player does want to come to Newcastle, whereas in January on deadline day, he didn't want to come in the end because he didn't want to relocate, and he's also had the time to think about it now. Like I said before, if the deal's progressed this far, it does imply that the player wants to come to this football club, which is why I'm standing outside here today. I do believe that this will be a deal that will be completed now. Everything seems to be in order. For this deal now to collapse, it would mean that either Fabrizio Romano or the RMC would be wrong, which obviously that would be quite questionable for a journalist of their calibre. So yes, I do think this will be a deal that will be completed. I expect him to be the first signing announced from Newcastle. When it be announced, I'm not too sure. Obviously, he's still on international duty, so this might take a couple of weeks, but it looks spot on. It really does look good for this football club. It's a huge signing to get in. It is a statement sign, in my opinion, regardless of whether he's playing in the Premier League or not. Hear that playing up there, by the way. That's going to be his playing. But anyway, though, this is huge for the football club, as I said before. This is one that's going to take us to that next level. And he's the first of many in this window. I said we'll make 6 or 7. I stick by it. And I'm looking forward now to see how Newcastle progress. Times are looking good, guys. I hope you enjoy your night. See how that playing up there. Plenty of those planes. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Massive deal to Newcastle United. Is it a done deal? I think it's that close now to being a done deal. Yes, it is set to be completed. Oh, I'm a buzzing man tonight. I'm going to go home now. Listen, I walked here actually in my mindset. All I could think about is how far this club came. I remember coming here last summer transfer window. We made 0 signings for the first team on deadline day. Santiago Munoz was signed for the under-23s. Let's be honest, we only signed him because of his name. As much as I love him, it was done for no other reason. But anyway, times are looking good. But anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.